Am I not allowed to dance my Pierrot dance in my own room? My show is a show for one. I am my only audience.
What happened last time, Rod?
Well, it was a bit of a therapy session, we'll say, as everyone were dealing with their own situations in their own unique ways. As our cargo, our guest, Merlin, took a little bit of trip out of boredom, basically, as we were trying to get him to Earth's blockade and hopefully sneak in and get him where he needs to go and sneak the hell out, hopefully, as he decided to make his rounds. Stumbling across Neferun, who was trying to fix the last bit of problems with his door as Merlin did offer to help, as well as a bit of back and forth jabbing at each other about curses and spells and possibly bodily harm, as well as maybe changing Neferu's look, trying to make it a little less alarming for other people on the ship. And of course, the debate about magic and medical uses, or of course, the use of magic or machinery for those who can't really afford such luxuries. And back and forth. And there's a chance that Merlin even offered to help him, since Neferun was at least open to the idea, as long as it meant that his people would be, not people, but his patients would be all right, especially since he doesn't have access to magic. Sadly, Merlin wasn't able to have time to teach him, as he apparently is dealing with an apocalypse right now, but it's a rain check, and he did give Neferun something to hopefully help with his future medical surgeries, we'll say, as he took his leave. Eventually coming upon Magpie, who, realizing that apparently with the warning she got from Eris and feeling, knowing that something bad could happen, decided to try to figure out what would be the next step or how to deal with the situation. As the spell only hinted to a sea creature and apparently directed to the Charybdis, which no idea what the hell that means. But Merlin popped in, hopefully also looking for entertainment, as well as willing to help her out. As he asked her a bit of pointing questions about her past, which she didn't really have the answer for, and he realized that something had been, well, her memories had been a bit screwy, as he did a bit of his own magic to help her unlock those. And while not everything was open up to her, the most important parts of her past were. She had the one chasing her. She now has the name of Trenton, a god of the sea, and remember how they
Trent?
met. Is it Triton? Triton? I say
It's
Trenton,
Triton,
right?
right?
Thank you. Sorry.
The
Apparently, I can't read
ancient
my
god
own
of the sea is Trent.
Troy.
I couldn't read my handwriting for a second. But yes, their long history. When they met, in fact, he saved her, and then things slowly over time turned horrible. And apparently, a battle between winged beings and creatures, and the rescue where she was saved and apparently left with supplies and, well, while that person or being went back to go deal with whatever war was going on, and she was free, as close as one could be in her situation. The question about why or how is still up in the air, but she now knows a little bit more. And while the plan of staying out of his way, hopefully getting some powerful allies, or at least making sure he can't find her again, is still the most important one. She did thank Merlin for his help, regardless. And as it did also reveal that she's probably a hell of a lot older than she looks, as he went off and stood upon Lizzie, who was with her dear Kisses, dealing with her own guilt and feelings about the situation that has been transpiring for the last few days. And he summed out her feelings about what happened with Val, and apparently mentioned that, yeah, Rosa actually came to him originally for the helping with Val, and with this was gonna be the step to save her, as well as her own dealings with her family or her father, Creator, her first words, her 5 years of struggling with her own rage and inability to control that, and her want to not have that type of life, but knowing this is the only life she has. Merlin heard her out and even offered her to meet people or someone of similar minds, people who also have a hard time dealing with their own emotional states, we'll say, and maybe having that type of support will be what she needs to get some peace and hopefully get some cool dragons. So, as well as the fact that she learned about Merlin apparently leaving Earth to travel. The wife was left with the school and he was left to go have fun, we'll say, though Lizzie probably came with her own conclusion with that tale. And Francesca also getting her visit, as Merlin stopped in to pop in to see what she's doing. As he pointed out to her, you seem to be moping instead of trying to fix your problems. That you do feel bad about what happened, especially since it is a bit of your choices that led to Rosa having to push Val there. But instead of staying in your room, maybe you should go apologize and actually try to find a solution for that. There's a bit of unsureness from Francesca, but Roland said, "Hey, it's up to you, whatever you decide to do, but this isn't going to help you, basically." So she went to Rosa to apologize and to offer her help to clean up this mess, that she wants to be a part of that, of cleaning this up. Rosa thanked her, and hopefully they'll have a plan to save someone they wronged. And I think that's where it ended last time.
Yeah. You are in fact fast approaching Earth. As well.
Grant, quick question. Remember like session 1, I did my roll to like make some gadgets and I like held 2, I want to say, or something like that. Did I lose that hold, or was I never spent it?
What move is that again?
It's like the church, one of the church's basic moves.
Alchemy.
Go over.
Yeah, you can roll.
Was it? Oh, what I was asking was, do I still have the hold, or did I lose it?
Nah, it's gone at the end of the session.
Okay, I will do it again then.
Roll it at the beginning of every new session, and you lose it at the end.
Alright.
Unless like we cut in the middle of an action or something, generally speaking.
Yeah. Vinegar. Partial hold one.
Yeah, you have one. So you can keep that and spend it when you want. So yeah. But in fact, fast approaching Earth as well, Magpie, since we have no other captains, so I might as well have someone show this scene. Magpie, you get them called by Rosa.
Cool. He's gonna pick up.
Yeah, you walk into the captain's office and you see she's there with Merlin, looking over a star map. We have a problem, and I was hoping you may be able to assist us.
Oh, yeah, sure. What do you need?
She looks at Merlin a bit upset. Like, listen, I told you I've been away for some time. I didn't think this would change. Okay, listen. She turns to you. So there used to be a nice easy way to sneak through the blockade and sort of enter Earth. I think Heaven may have like fixed that.
Okay.
And when I say fixed, like it's the blockade on Earth is way worse now than when I left.
So we need to find a way in without being caught. Yes?
Like, yeah, but that's easier said than done. Apparently there's an entire new legion defending it. Like it's listen, this is just bad luck. Looks towards Rosa, who's very pissed. It is bad luck. Stop looking at me like that. Turns to you. Tell me you can like figure out a way beyond this.
Well, I can think of something or try to figure out a pathway that doesn't cause any problems for us, hopefully. There's still the dive option, though I don't know if we should jump to that one first because last time we used it, it didn't really go well. So I can try to figure out a path that leads us straight to where we need to go.
Use the dive option. I don't know what will
How about
happen if we resurface within
Yeah.
Earth's perimeter. Well, if you don't find anything, have to just take our chances.
Listen, I'll try to figure out if I can talk to the stars, figure out if I can find a pathway that doesn't cause us any issues. Let's see if we can figure something out.
Yeah. We'll roll with a -1.
Can I use a luck grunt?
That's actually -2 for the blockade, but yeah, you can.
Yes,
See, there'll be 2 luck points total.
So this basically a regular roll. Okay.
Yeah. No, because if you only spend one, so you spend 1 luck to roll the move, then you're spending another luck, so that'll be a +1. With the -2 I'm giving you, that'll still be a -1.
Okay.
Unless you want to spend
Check it
all
out.
your luck, because you start
No,
out
I'm
with
just gonna-
3, because
Yeah.
requires.
Yes, I gotcha. Okay, I just want to make sure I put the points in correctly. I did. God damn it! It didn't ask for my -1. That's a 9. I'm sorry, Grunt.
You should have
I thought I put it in on the 4. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't save it when I did it. But yes, it's a 9. I apologize.
Stars tell you 1, and the fates answer the attached question. So I assume it is a way into something.
Yes, it will be the way in.
Well, where to? You get into the stars and realize, well, you could. There is one way that you dive deep enough. And, well, go a bit beyond space and time. You reach the depths. Could enter the abyss. Then technically through the abyss you could, if you manage to navigate your way through total darkness, find a way back into Earth through one of its many dimensions.
Ooh, and that's the only path forward, or at least the one they gave me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna go to Rosa, a little bit more quiet about it, but
Oh, so that'll take you a while, as probably, listen, the entire crew, you're gonna be stationed sort of. The ship has stopped moving now. It's very slowly drifting through space. Not sure if anyone wants to do anything while this is going on.
Can I finish fixing my door?
No.
Okay. Then I'll take a break from it to check our inventory.
No, you're making your gear. There's no breaks.
Okay. And yeah, I'll just be doing that.
Hey, Grunt, can I break his door?
You already did that!
You can, because you don't actually have it. You have like a day. You can go just smash it. In fact, just
No,
keep it up
I won't.
completely.
Lizzie's unfortunately too nice. But listen, Lizzie's just spending her day. Honestly, after spending a good portion of time, like drawing in the coloring book, I think she's. I think she's bouncing back from it. I think she's back amongst the crew, actually engaging with them again.
Socialize. Well, everyone's excited because you are about to do one of the most suicide and daring missions you've ever embarked on. So there is a buzz of excitement about the ship. There's also a bit of anxiety that seems to. Well, people are wondering what's going on. What about you, Francesca?
Probably nothing made. Probably trying to socialize a bit more. leave her moping corner.
Gonna say, if you want to have any conversations with one another, feel free to. And by you, I mean.
Yeah, eventually Lizzie would. Unfortunately, you do not get the option to hide away. I will physically drag you out to socialize with people. And
Why
you are
me?
not. I thought I was doing this with hate. I'm
Okay,
not.
okay, thank
I
God.
was doing this with next character.
Leave me alone. I'm not here.
I was gonna say I was talking about doing that with Mac's character because Mac's character is the one hiding away. I know you're busy. You're doing things. Maybe I should break his door.
I was gonna say, I think he wants to be dragged out by
Yeah, actually, you know what? Maybe I will. You know what? Maybe I should go to both of them and just both.
Listen, no, you had the right idea. I think Mac needs to socialize more.
Oh,
You
both
know,
of you need to
you
socialize.
bounced back. You bounced back. I think it's fine. It's high time Francesca bounced back too.
Drag him out.
I think I should do it. I think
I'm
I
gonna
should
be downstairs. There might be people talking.
I think I should drag both of them out. I mean, he can stop me if he wants to, but I think he's going to be pretty silent about the whole thing.
I don't think he can physically stop you.
So yeah, Lizzie, we'll get Neferu and Francesca around, and she's gonna ask them. Did the weird wizard guy talk to you guys too?
I assume you went to his laboratory to ask that?
Yes.
Okay.
Which unfortunately, damn, I think she was too excited. I think she damaged the door.
Walks in, forced it a bit too fast, and now it's creaking even more, Neferu.
Lizzie, I'm going to now get your help in fixing this.
Yeah, sure. As you can see, she's also has Francesca. So did the wizard talk? Did the weird wizard talk to you guys too?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's cool. He gave me a magic coloring book. It moves.
Congratulations. He tried to make my door on his hat.
That's a shame.
What?
I didn't hear anything you said.
Well, he said he tried to make my door crack really bad jokes, but I believe the deal fell through after he got bored of the surgery.
Well, that's a shame.
Well, not exactly like I lost anything.
You just have it off the talk. You just turned one of the chairs into a small chair. And I'm kind of scared that it might explode like a sponge if someone steps on it. And the weird thing is, it still like weighs as much as a normal chair. It's actually kind of hard to pick up with your hands.
Huh. Did you do anything
So-
else?
Nothing too much. We just talked for a bit about It was a rather short conversation. He was gone pretty quickly.
What do you talk about?
Just a bit of a pep talk. Nothing too big. I'm not sure why he went out looking for me. But no, it was about pep talk. About me.
What?
About me. I told me to stop moping in my little corner.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what he told me too. I mean, was a bit more roundabout than that. It sounds like he was pretty direct with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Nefera? Was it just the door?
Well, I believe we had a discussion on the best way to deliver good medicine to the impoverished.
Yeah.
Did you notice he was intangible, by the way?
Oh yeah, Kisses tried to bite him and it just like passed right through him.
Yeah, he can float through
Yes.
walls. He floated through the floor.
I wonder how that works.
He's a wizard. I assume.
Oh, no,
magic. Yeah.
That's such an unscientific way of thinking about things. Even magic has systems and laws to it, although vague as they are.
Isn't magic just different science?
That is a subject better discussed by philosophers, I suppose.
I think I know there's magic schools around.
Yeah, literally. Yes, well, I believe there's also schools for artwork, but I don't think that is a science.
So what did you talk about? Like, specifically?
Are you really interested, or are you just making conversation?
Both?
Well, I suppose we discussed the cost-effectiveness of replacement limbs versus the teaching requirements of sorcery and magic, and the best way to diffuse that information throughout the general populace in the outer rings, as well as a bit of the difference in breed versus altruility. How would I say that? Altruility?
Altruism? Oh, God, I can't say it either. Right?
Altruism. You know, that's a better way to put it.
There's
Yeah.
no the adjective for altruism. Altruistic is like an adjective, I guess, but it doesn't fit in the sentence structure.
And yes, versus altruism.
And what were you disagreeing on?
Less of a disagreement and more of a general discussion. I'm not so prideful that I believe that my way is the only true way. It is just the most efficient and easiest for me with my current means. I am willing to do some investigation on his suggestions and see for myself if the cost-effective and time requirements are worth it.
What were his suggestions?
Create a general magic curriculum of healing that can be learned by anyone, pretty much.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yes. If it's true, then it is definitely a viable alternative that should be looked into. If it's quite unlikely or impossible, then I will return to my current idea of creating a standard for mechanized human replacement organs.
Can't you do? Can't? Are those mutually exclusive?
Well, they are two completely different paths. One is magical regeneration, and the other is mechanical replacement.
You know, I saw many ships with like magic ships, and if they have like they have like missiles that are powered by magic. Can't you just do the same for medicine?
Yes, well, actually, I suppose no one else saw that, but magical healing does exist. But, well, I suppose there has to be some reason why not everyone in the world is a mage.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably for the same reason not everyone's a mechanic.
Yeah, there's not that many schools around, and the schools that I know of, they're kind of for rich people. They're on Nemesis. There are not that many wizards or mechanic schools on Nemesis.
Yes, finding an instructor willing to part with their knowledge is probably the biggest hurdle. I would, of course, be the one granting the knowledge in my path's case. So, I just need more research into the subject. Sadly, I have exactly, well, the bare minimum of knowledge when it comes to magical application.
I mean,
It would be quite an arduous process to figure out that curriculum. But if there's one thing I have, it's time, I suppose.
I mean, if the wizard guy can't teach you, he probably can just find someone who can. Apparently, he's gonna help me talk to dragons.
Yes, he did say that he might have some potential instructors in mind. Although I doubt they would be from Earth, considering if he doesn't have the time to teach me while we're staying there, I doubt anyone else would. Unless they're willing to come aboard, that is.
I know. What if we meet a friend there? And then we can just ride onto the ship.
I do believe making friends isn't exactly my strong suit.
Hey, listen, it's never too late to start. This is not.
Well,
I think you'd make friends if you tried.
I have tried quite often. I have been told I am rather blunt and aggravating. If I was Romanian, perhaps you might refer to me as quirky.
What's a Romanian?
The guy who shot you. The guy who just shot the pharaoh.
Agent Smith shot me.
Maybe you just gotta broaden your horizons and expand your field of knowledge.
Speaking of expanding fields of knowledge, how is that coloring book going?
That's been very good. It's mostly just I've mostly been drawing in the parts about the sea, stars. It does move when I complete a page.
That's quite the nifty trick.
Yeah, it's a cool magic thing.
My coffee is complete. Give me like 1 minute while I walk upstairs now.
He's running away. Once you turns to Lizzie, I think he got stuck on something. I think his robot programming is broken.
1 second. I'm also in the middle of synthesizing some tools that might be useful in our infiltration. This requires a bit of focus.
I think he's updating.
That's true. There was no Wi-Fi. Maybe that now we're in Earth's orbit. Now there's like the Earth the Angel Wi-Fi.
15,000 updates happening.
Wait, we're already on Windows 12? That's 7 versions.
Nah, if anything, Michael's like a fucking Apple. See, Lucifer is on Linux.
Oh no.
Of course, he's a Linux user.
This doesn't make me like
You
him
would
more.
be.
Grant, I'm doing your work.
Of course, he's a Linux guy.
Nah, I hate Apple. I hope they'll fucking burn the.
I also hate Apple, but Linux guys are the worst.
I don't hate the product. I hate the user.
So
Linux
Francesca-
users are like the PC gamers of the video game world.
Ah, clearly superior, I think.
Yes.
Yes, but they rub it in your face about it constantly. And everyone's like, yes, we know, Linux can be really cool if you do it right. Shut the fuck up.
Nah, listen, see, that's the thing. Like, Linux itself is like. I want to be mean now. I was gonna say it's kind of like the Apple of fucking Unix family. Could be worse. We could go deeper in this rabbit hole.
I'm back on my computer.
The update has finished, guys. It's buffering in.
So, yeah. Is there anything else happen with the friendly wizard man?
Yes, why don't you expand on your discussions, Francesca? I believe it's your turn.
What do you mean, Robot Man?
What?
But no, that's he left the chair. We had a bit of a talk.
And what was the talk about?
Just maybe learn from a few robot. Just remind me that maybe I should have gave me just slapped me a bit on the back of my head and told me that I should maybe finally apologize to Rosa for what happened with Val.
And have you done that yet?
Yeah.
Ah. Good for you then. Is that
Yeah.
all?
That's good.
I just kind of didn't know what to tell her initially, so that's why I kind of avoided it. I think actions personally speak louder than words.
Yes, but is speaking not an action in and of itself?
I think technically yes, but I think it's an insufficient action sometimes, or it's a.
I mean, it's a start.
To
Yeah,
separate,
that's what he said. That's what he said. Yeah. So.
to separate the two is an arbitrary distinction. Words are actions, and actions are a form of communication.
I mean, yeah.
Sometimes you actually do need both.
Yeah, that's what he said also. Yeah. Damn, you do sound like the. Damn, it's almost like he's using a mirror. Just instead of using metal, he's using magic.
I do believe we are actually quite different. I believe our only similarity is that in human society we will be called senior citizens.
Yeah, he did tell me he was really old. How old are
Yeah.
you?
Grunt, considering I'm not technically alive, would it be reasonable to say I'm like probably over 100?
I mean, yeah, that's up there.
I stopped counting after around 100, but can't be more than 150, I suppose.
Yeah, not as old as he is.
I think even old Jack is older.
Yeah. At a certain point, it becomes arbitrary. How old are
Is it-
you all, by the way?
like 5, maybe 6.
This explains a lot. What about you, Francesco?
I'm just I think I relatively recently turned 20.
No.
Yeah, most of us pretty young here.
Yeah, I mean, I think like everyone besides me is around like 18 to 20.
Yeah, mostly orphans from Nemesis. Yeah, I think you're the oldest one here by a lot. Well, except for Merlin.
Yes, I can't imagine any of us are older than that man. Or really older than me. I look at the camera.
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird if
Yeah.
someone like 4,000-year-old old.
Someone was of
Yeah.
a biblical age, one might say.
Yeah, it's
Impossible.
secretly super old. That'd be crazy, honestly.
Impossible.
That Seraph just goes and punches Nefero and leaves. Hugh rotates
Ah, my
Nefero.
days.
Listen, time is relative.
Listen, at least she doesn't look young. I can't. I would kill myself if we started pulling the 2,000-year-old dragon girl trope.
Listen,
You'd love it, Hate.
we are suspiciously encroaching on anime territory in the Rising Sun game. Don't give Shadow ideas, Hate. Don't. Stop.
I should DM him that.
Oh my fucking god, no. I swear to god, if his next character is like an ancient dragon that's like looks like 15, I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna buy myself the plane ticket this time.
Grum will pay a Bitcoin assassin to kill you, Hate.
Why me?
He will report you to ICE. You're Mexican.
Well, it's,
Nah, I'm like
Yep,
the
he
Uncle
will.
Ruckus of Mexicans.
I'll have Shadow deported to your country.
God.
I'll send him to Texas. See how you like it then.
I'll shoot him. We'll just shoot him.
What if he stabs you
He's
beforehand?
too small. You won't see him coming.
Yeah,
He's
you'll miss
sneak in the tall grass. You'll never see him coming.
he has that Hobbit trait from the Lord of the Rings
Yeah,
game.
just
It allows him
disappears.
to hide.
Just panic.
The conversation is done, or is there anything else you might want to discuss?
I'm gonna make Lizzie help with my door now.
Yeah. You know what? That's so true. Let me do something. Let's see how.
I should roll vinegar
Yeah.
to fix his door.
I feel like
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna be using you mostly for manual labor. I'll be like, hold that in place.
would you look
Hold
at
this
that?
flashlight.
It's,
So is it the
I
one? That's not the
can't
one.
believe this.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's a shame.
Where the -3 come from?
we didn't.
We're making a 6-year-old help you fix a door. A 6-year-old with super strength, but has no knowledge of engineering. Yes, a -3.
I thought she could at least hold the flashlight. Damn it!
No, she's gonna get easily distracted by the spider. It's done. There's no
I
more
do
door.
carry my Fortune Kisses does stay with me at all times.
It's in fact you like oh, actually bent the door. Now it doesn't even close at all. It's just forever half open.
Look at that.
Back
think
at
you
square
might wanna-
one. I'm gonna go find Softy.
How about you install a curtain, maybe? Like
You know, I feel like if I did, someone would rip it within 5 minutes.
Why is that?
Oh, no reason.
Why would you be concerned then? There's no reason.
Ah, my apologies. That one actually was sarcasm.
I mean, if you can, okay. So if you didn't mean it, then I'll just rip this the rest of the way off.
No. Why would you? Don't touch the. I'm going to find Softy, and I'm gonna find the other guys who initially helped, and we're gonna try at least get this back to closing.
Okay.
I would request it from now on. If you wish to get my attention, just yell really loudly outside the door. I'm afraid if you knocked, you would dent it.
Got it.
Good. All right.
Magpie.
Yes.
As you return to the captain and Merlin with your findings. You have to do
Yes.
this before the Pharaoh loses even the last bit of door he has left.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I have good news and bad news.
Rosa just sort of like says, well, give me the bad news.
Oh, I was kind of hoping. Okay. Well, the bad news is that the way that we can possibly get there is by diving, diving, and diving deep enough to get to the abyss to hopefully pop back out on the other side to get to Earth, basically, and the dark, and navigate that.
Merlin chimes in immediately. Brilliant. Of course.
Yes.
Listen, you should get right onto that. Like Rosa's like, wait, the abyss? Excuse me? What's that?
Well, from what I was able to gather, it's like, when we dive, we went into that dark place. There's even more of that, deeper, much deeper, that we would have to navigate through and pop up on the other side.
Yeah, but like, what are the dangers of doing that?
Well, one, I can assume it's dark. Two, usually there are things in there. I'm not sure what, or if it's just like one thing or there's more. Two, it's dark. So
More
we
you
have to
knock, the
hopefully.
more you see Merlin grimace behind her.
She's like, I gotta tell the truth. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Captain. We might want to find a way to navigate that place without getting lost or swallowed up, or a lot of light bulbs.
Think you can handle it? Dodging whatever things exist down there and orienting yourself?
I can try my best, but I'm not sure that's enough reassurance for you.
I'll have to do.
Okay. But yes, that was my report. I'm gonna go get on that. Yeah. Do you need anything else from me?
She sort of takes a deep breath. No, that'll be all.
She gives a bit of a salute as she will say goodbye, waving to Merlin on the way out. As she
Merlin
makes her way
will
back.
unfortunately follow you though.
Oh. She kind of gives him a confused glance, but doesn't really seem alarmed by it.
Oh, I seem to know a couple of things about the Abyss.
Well, I get some guesswork, but there's probably more I can learn. Do you know more about the Abyss?
Well, I can tell you there's not that many things that live down there. In fact, there's only one thing.
Okay.
We like more colloquial circles call it the Leviathan. It's like this creature you can't kill and will just kill everything that's down there.
Honestly, that's not bad news. Leviathans are a thing I've heard of before as well. I used to have
No. This is capital L. See, so it's like, let me draw you a diagram. It's gonna like suddenly there's a whiteboard that appears next to him and a marker in his hand. Like, so where we are, like draws a squiggly line. And then like a bit below is like this space-time fabric you're piercing with dive as he like draws a line straight down. Then at the bottom here is like the bottom of the blackboard. This is where the abyss is. Things that live up here are small, inoffensive, cute little creatures. Like yes, people are maybe afraid of them and they maybe cause problems and all that. But at the end of the day, like they're kind of cute. I'll be honest. Have you ever seen a leviathan up close? Like one of the little fishes in the sea.
Not too sure. It's kind of hard to say if it's a memory, a dream, or it's something I made up in my head. Maybe.
It's still within their own sort of manageable area.
Mhm.
This down there, this thing, not. It's bad, like really, really, really bad.
Okay, you seem really, really nervous about this. Is there any way we can try to navigate without the big, scary capital L Leviathan swallowing us whole then?
I'm just saying, there's no room for failure. If you like fail, we are just dead.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I'm just saying either we fail and we die or we don't. Those are our options. I can't really get freaked out about the things that I can't change.
Wanna like talk to the captain about it, but there is a second option.
It's your second option. Why didn't you bring it up when we were in the room?
Because I don't think the captain would.
Okay. What's the second option?
Well, while exploring the sea, I did hear rumors about a powerful spaceship that has battled the angels and sort of came out on top at the very least. I know.
Smile slowly disappears.
Yeah, I know you've had problems with them in the past, but this is something that's like up their alley.
Yeah, you're right. This is gonna make her upset.
Yes, hence why I didn't bring it up.
Maybe. Well, how will they be able to help us navigate the blockade? Maybe they're not as good as they say they are.
Well, they're gonna like bomb them, and then once they fight, we just slip by, and you don't have to dodge eldritch horrors from the beyond. Nearly golden frigates.
He's gonna the captain of that ship's not really happy with this, and he's probably gonna ask for like a really big price, and money's like tighter enough as it is.
Now, I don't want to say you sound naive, but do you think the captain of such a spaceship is just gonna demand money?
I don't really know. Money's usually the thing people really care about. Look, you're
Does
right.
fighting
It's
the Golden Armada seem profitable to you?
and it's the right thing to do because it's either that or try to hope the giant monster in the thing isn't gonna kill us. I hate when people show me logical arguments.
So I'm saying, you'll have to bring this to the captain. I'm not gonna do it.
What? Why do I have to bring it from the captain? You're the one who knows all the information.
Because it's your captain. I don't like. Hey, captain, remember the guy that like blew you up? Should work with him, please.
I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna put your name in this. It's not just me going down if
No.
she gets upset.
No, I'm just
What do you
gonna,
mean,
I'm just gonna
no?
erase my name from it.
What? That's cheating. Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
I am in fact cheating.
Ah,
It's your ship, your crew, your captain.
you're running away from accountability. Ugh.
I am merely dodging angry women. I am quite adept at that.
Raise the eyebrow, but she's like, okay. I gotta be responsible. It's important for the crew. As she's grumbling and turns around to go back to the captain.
Listen, if you're confident in your skills, it's the monster.
I can see the look of like,
Listen, I don't know how good you are. Literally, all that there is. That
I'm not trading my friends' lives on the fact that I just don't want to have an awkward conversation with my captain. God.
But that's the awkward conversation is the negotiation you'll have to do with the other captain.
Oh, I'm
And-
not doing that part. I don't do negotiations. I steer the ship.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't know. Well, yeah, you just do steer ships. Well, that's job done for me.
He raised an eyebrow, but she's gonna let that go for a minute, Grunge.
He's laughing at you. He's laughing. He's not even hiding it. He's laughing at you. Like walking away.
Back to Rosa, tentatively knocking at her door.
Yeah. Lets you. It's like something wrong.
Yeah, I was on my way back to back to my post when I had another idea that Merlin brought up as well, and I think we could maybe have a second option instead of navigating the deep darkness of the abyss. So don't get mad, but what if we talk to Charybdis into helping us?
What now?
I am just saying it's an option, Captain. Just wanted to make sure I bring it up. But Charybdis has a history of fighting with the Golden Armada, and maybe if they cause enough of a bigger distraction, we can slip on through.
Let me just call my good friend Hannibal and ring him up a bit, see what he says. Maybe, listen, she owes me like a few favors, why not?
Look, Captain, I'm good. I think I'm really good, but I don't want to gamble everyone's life on that. So I wanted to at least say something, okay? If I think there's another option, I wanted to bring it to you.
Okay, well, let's just put aside the fact that they're the people who put us in the mess in the first place. How are we gonna contact them? How are we gonna negotiate with them? And how are we gonna what in God's name can we offer these people help us with fighting the Earth blockade?
Well, that I don't know. I don't really know anything about the Hannibal guy, but I can find them, and we can talk and ask, and if they say no, then we at least tried our best, right? I mean, if they wanted to kill us, they could have done that forever ago.
Abyssus, no.
Well, Rosa, I've been told when you're the captain, you have to make decisions that you don't like for the good of the crew.
Yeah. I'm also taking responsibility for what happens down there. We're not that the whole point of this job is to prove ourselves. I'm not gonna double back around and negotiate with the guy who shot us in the first place.
You bring a valid point, Captain. And you know what? If you say no, I will agree with you. Like I said, it's just that apparently Merlin told me there's a giant abyss monster, like the biggest Leviathan monster there is, from his words, and we're gonna have to make sure that doesn't eat us. So,
Well, that's your job, though, Garnet.
okie dokie.
I have full confidence in you.
I will not let you down.
Nods.
Yeah, gives a bit of salute and makes her way out.
Ah. Here. Well, listen. I mean, step fast is the 0, but listen. You'll get you can also spend bonds, and you can roll with spent bonds instead. If people want.
Well, I have
Oh.
Shepard. Talk about me or some of her. I'm sorry.
No,
Actually,
this is for the whole crew.
oh, gotcha.
No, I already spent my bond with the Void Maw.
Yeah.
It was
Um,
really weird on how we were gonna do bonds with my character. I don't think we ever figured it out.
What do you mean, Hate?
Because it was like I was the only person who like didn't know the crew, so we didn't know how we were gonna do bonds with my other like crewmates. I think we brought it up and then we kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, Hate, because it's not my job to have to manage your character. Your job, in fact. Oh, fuck.
I can offer you one bond. I still have that. That's a +1 on the steadfast roll. So
Fine. It's fine. I'd have to manage Kate's character sheet. Uh, it doesn't say anything about bonds.
Mm. The only thing is like, who did you save from death, and who has one less finger, eye, leg because of you, and do they want to get even? Take a bond with each. Those are the only things for Churchin. I don't know if we want to like change that though, because like I haven't done any of that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but none of those are with none of them are with the ship. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You should put those on the character sheet just to have them in perspective.
Okay.
But yeah. Fortunately, you are a newcomer, so yeah. But yeah, it doesn't really matter because you didn't have any bonds with the ship.
Okay.
Well, we were counting Hate's mysterious missing bonds.
oh, I was talking about the original thing you said with the ship, because I had 2 bonds with the ship, but I'm not
Yes.
sure if there's something
No,
I can
Hate
do.
doesn't have any.
Gotcha.
I think you're the only one, and Mac, I think, has one.
yeah, I got one.
So, well,
You can also choose.
any number of the crewmates spend bonds to hold with the bonds.
This might be an important roll, so I might throw. I might.
I was gonna say, who's ever rolling could also spend a luck as well. And if you guys spend your bonds and one of you use a luck, I would think that'd be a +4 in total. So I will say, don't forget, you're not committing your bonds yet. Bonds can be spent after.
No. You just have to spend them to roll. No, this is different. So because you're rolling with the bonds spent, in this case, in this move, this is a ship move.
Okay. Okay, ship move.
So you have to commit them before rolling, just so you know what plus you roll.
Okay, that's why it's weird, because the use gadget is the only one that has that on it.
Yeah, and I will also say that you can't spend luck on this one because is this like a playbook move? I'll be nice. Say that this is a ship move, so you can't spend luck on ship moves. So yeah.
We roll 1-1. Game ends. The Leviathan eats us. No.
So Yeah, if you need me to spend my 2 bonds with a void mob for this, if it's something to save our lives, I can spend 2 of those bonds.
Yeah, I think Max spends his. You spend
Yeah.
your 2. You roll the +3.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I will
I'll,
put
I'll remove my bond.
3 forward on the button. Make sure to tick the forward.
Yes. 1 second here. It's +3. It's just called the
Use gadget.
use gadget. Okay. Okay, now add 4. Yeah, that's why I add 3. I added my other
It's
3 to it.
already added. Just
Oh, okay. Thank you.
see. Didn't
Didn't even need him. Listen, just to be sure, we never knew Grunt. We didn't want to get eaten by the Leviathan.
Yeah. As you do gadget's power. As you all get on the fucking ship speakers that are to be preparing for the black dive to be initialized. As you all take your seats. Don't know how rocky this journey will be. As Magpie on the controls, you punch it in as the ship's entire fucking structure starts to hum. As the generator in its bowels starts. Almost as the flow of water accelerates, the vortex becomes much more aggressive. As a humming noise can be now clearly heard coming from the depths. As from the outside, the ship sort of almost falls through, creating its own singularity as you punch a hole through space and time. Magpie, you don't stop there. You know that to reach the abyss, you must do more than just simply deep dive. And I believe now the point where we'll have to roll out
And that is a ship move, I believe. Yes.
also ship moving. Your speed is good.
I would like to use my luck point for this one, Grunt, if that's all right.
No luck points on
Oh, ship move. That's right, Star. Okay. Here we go. I don't have to add anything else right now, like a navigator point. I forgot last time because I thought last time I was forgetting something when I was using my rolls.
No, yeah, navigate is using your stats navigator. Every
Yes,
other
that's
stat
what it was.
using one of the stats of the ship.
yeah.
Thank you. Okay, I'll maneuver it is.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Let's go.
As you keep going deeper and deeper, and eventually you pierce through another dimension as you can feel the shift in the environment around you. As well, this is a dimension where it's very hard to describe the emptiness, but the universe had no light, no life, no stars, nothing, just pure darkness. But then your sensors do pick up something big, something moving extremely fast as you are on top of it. You manage to plot courses to, well, there are, weirdly enough, still clear exit points where the fabric of this dimension is much weaker that you can use to exit. And, well, a lot of these points seem to match Earth's signature, so any one of them will really do as the ship moves, accelerates, its inertia dampeners being pushed to the limit. As you are able to exit on the other side, as the crash landing is rather severe. The ship is not necessarily designed to land on soil, and yet here you are, as with a grinding to a halt. Made it. Are on Earth, presumably.
Yippee!
I will just have to go to the ship. Yeah. managed to dodge the Leviathan, managed to kind of get past the blockade.
Lizzie's going, listen, and Lizzie will ask the obvious thing. Are we gonna have to do all that again when we leave?
Ooh. Yeah, probably. Getting the ship to move after that, it's going to be a bit tougher, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, as they say.
As you open the landing pad of the ship, as you get hit in the face by the bright light of the sun, as you hear sort of the waves in the nearby distance, have landed on some sort of rocky terrain.
I don't know where we're at. I'm not sure there's a way to figure. Is there a way to I don't think this thing has any way to figure out like where you are exactly right now.
Well, your ship is severely damaged, so it'll take a bit to reboot the systems. But no, unfortunately, you do not have a map of the Earth.
Yeah, mostly in the fact that I assume this one ship doesn't have a way to tell me that because it's damaged. And hopefully, Merlin, are we in the right spot? I actually don't know.
It'll kind of like as you all step outside and the warm air will hit you. You'll be like, yeah. I mean, listen, this is usually chilly this time of year, but I think we're about right.
The fuck's Greece?
The area where we landed.
It was probably coming out of his
So-
at this point.
Okay, a very important question, Grunt. Is part of that 2 wreck? Did the door get smashed again?
8.
The doors.
Roll me a 1d2. On a 1.
All right.
Yes. On a 0, you not.
0 for 1.
Did you say a 1d2 on a 0? It's not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
It's not a 0,
Yeah.
so it's broken.
It is broken. Damn.
Can I just like rip it off its fucking hinges at this point?
It's well, do you have this? Give me
Another complication. The 1-1.
You know, Lizzie offered to do that, and you said no.
give me.
Blood, the raw blood.
No blood.
I feel
You
like
have good
no, I
blood.
feel like you need to give me a breakout roll. Yeah, why don't you roll me a breakout roll?
That's still bloody. That's still bloody.
Full blood, yeah.
Alright. You know what? Fuck it. I'll use my luck on this.
Absolutely.
Nah.
No.
I'm not gonna. fail
You
on
will
this
roll.
one.
Activate the macro. You roll 1-1.
Ah!
I just can't fuck this.
I can't believe there goes your 1 luck point.
Yeah. Who the fuck needs it? I'll get it back next session.
As you see Leferu is like actually like trying to rip the door as like he tears at it and he like injures one of his arms. Take like fucking 2 harm. Still
Yeah,
there.
sure.
Like he hasn't actually done anything.
A mockery! It stands there as a mockery to me!
Lizzie's just gonna walk up, put the hand on the door, and just tear it.
Oh.
I asked you going to do that earlier.
Do we have any spare curtains?
I don't know.
So maybe you can pick one up here as a souvenir.
We could probably have a blanket somewhere you can use.
There are no spare curtains.
Be on a 0, there would have been spare curtains.
Yeah,
Are there any, Are there any blankets he could use at all, Grunt? I don't know.
Let's roll again.
Your blanket, no.
No, I'm sorry, the fair. I tried.
Let's roll again. Maybe you'll roll a 0.
None of that.
I mean, if you spend your luck, I mean, maybe you'll get a 0. Oh wait.
Seems like you'll have to with non-existent privacy.
So, did we make it here? Are we on Earth?
I think.
Great.
All leave the ship then.
Yeah.
Yeah, breathe fresh, real air for the first time instead of like the artificial station air.
Yeah, it's definitely a different sensation.
So, Merlin, someone gonna pick us up, or we just start walking?
I believe
I don't
we're
think we
on
can- I
a
don't think
small
we-
island. I don't think we can walk anywhere.
I mean, I could walk. I mean, is the water on here the same as the one out there? Because if it is, I think I can just walk.
No, this one is not the one you're thinking about when you. I know you people have a weird the word in English.
Idea?
No.
That's what Merlin actually says.
God fucking no.
Culture? Word?
Affinity,
I have no
Concepts?
affinity or something.
Obsession?
Conception.
You have a weird way of your space nomenclature is oddly pirates defined.
I believe pirate
Yeah.
is the correct term for what this crew is.
Yeah, but like it's at the same time. No. What you can do, Lizzie, is I think technically you should be able to survive because you don't need to
say,
breathe
like
though.
that-
So
Yeah, I don't really need to breathe. It's weird. I do breathe, but it's weird.
problem is, unlike space, there's currents here, and those will take you off course.
Can't you, like, use teleportation magic or something like that?
Well, I
I can't teleport.
Well, I can, but that doesn't help me if I just start pinging everyone to my location. Neferu.
I
You
think that's
want
the
me
whole
to
point of
also
Google
like
Block,
shoot
yeah.
a flare for the angels?
So, you want to see if there's anyone on this island?
Well, I will have to try to reach out to some friends the old-fashioned way. Goes back inside.
Seems
Does he
oddly
want to send a
ominous.
smoke signal?
I think he's going to etch a message on a rock and have me throw it. I can throw it pretty far.
What if he's kind of fun?
He might be looking for a bottle, actually.
Write a message, yeah.
Maybe he's trying to convince a pigeon to carry it. We don't fucking know what pigeon
Maybe when
are.
I get it, I saw a few people using it one time. It was this contraption with like wires attached to it.
Mm.
You tapped it, and it sent messages. I saw it once.
Yeah, those are good. Was no one expecting him to show up? Did he not like tell people who were supposed to be here to meet him or something?
Well, I
I
assume
believe due to the blockade, getting a message across would be quite difficult.
He probably. Yeah. I think Neferu's right. He's probably expecting this to be much easier. So when we had to do it like this, we probably ended up somewhere different than his, I don't know, welcoming party was.
You
Well-
see him coming back out. Sorry, go ahead. I want to say something. Red? No, nothing.
No, I can wait. She was gonna point out the fact that while he figured out how to get call whoever he needs to call, we still have a problem with the ship.
finish off fixing it. I mean, we don't really got a lot of stuff, but we can take stock.
Are you eating a sandwich right now?
I found a fish.
Like just lying around?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them over there. Look.
Yeah. I think it was from the abyss. I think it came with us through the abyss.
You're
What does it
eating
taste
an
like?
abyss fish.
Does it
Yeah.
taste good?
It's all right.
I'm gonna say because you do see Merlin coming out, holding this weird fucking like, it's like looks like a large brick, has like an antenna on it.
Ah, you were right, Lizzie. Good one.
Like typing on the fucking old ass buttons.
What's that?
Like, I believe this is well, this used to be like state of the art human technology.
Yes,
It's
this
just
is one of
us.
those. Like it's like Lizzie. It's like what you said, right? The what did you say its name was?
I didn't know what it was called, but on one of the first ships I was on, they had like this like weird contraption with wires. You tapped it, and like apparently, if you tapped it in the right patterns, it sent messages.
I think they call that a telegraph.
Nah, that's ooh, that's old. This is new.
What's
It has
the
no
difference?
wires.
I,
Wireless.
are you
Oh.
sure? I feel like if I opened it up, I would find a wire.
I was about to add a character. Wireless phone opens up wires.
He just hands you the phone, says, "Well, then do it."
I'll pop off the back.
There's nothing in it.
This is just plastic.
Unbeknownst to us, this is one of the Second Inquisition phones he
Yeah.
went
Yeah.
Literally, this is a second Inquisition phone.
I told you,
is.
wireless. Now hand it over, please.
No, you didn't just illusion it to make it look like it was empty, did you?
We'll never know. Takes it back.
I knew it! I knew it! All you mages are the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unlike
funny guys.
say unlike you, with a sense of humor. Like call someone's like, yeah, I think we landed. We landed somewhere. Greece, I think? Feels like that. You can get my location. How long? Okay. Yeah. See you soon. Yes. I didn't forget. Okay. Like, close the phone call. So.
Wow,
Well-
no, I love you too.
Looks at you and says, "You just say that to random people?"
Oh my. Now who's lacking the sense of humor?
Where's the joke?
If I have to explain it, then it makes it even less funny already. You know what? I thought it was humorous. I chuckled to myself, and that's good enough.
Looks around. Is anyone laughing?
Pity pat on the back.
Zaz is laughing. Lizzie is not.
No, nobody's laughing then. Gordon says, "Well, weird attempts at humor aside, I did get in contact with one of my students. He said he'll probably get us transported out of here in a day or so." And no, I don't
No?
say love you to my. Is that like a common thing out on the belt?
No.
No.
No, it just the way you were talking on the phone made it sound like you were talking to a significant other.
Really? Is
It
that
was-
what the people sound like when they talk to the significant other?
I was about to say I'm usually happier when I talk with my wife.
Are
No.
you actually married?
Yes, why wouldn't I be?
he has a married man look about him, you know?
What does a married man look entail exactly?
I don't know, like that.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, yes, at least, yeah, a vibe.
I'll warn you though, my apprentice is can be aggravating at some time.
I mean, as long as he has fun as you, it's. I mean, I think it's cool.
He's not as fun as me. No one is.
I don't think the warning's for us.
Yeah, no. We'll see. You will look at Neferin like, maybe it will be very funny. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe he'll be as funny as. Maybe he'll be even funnier than me. Neferu, I found your associate. Great candidate. Great candidate.
I sense an underlying threatening tone to your voice.
Why would you sense that? There is none. I just think you two probably get along great, actually.
Does he usually spend most of his time in absolute silence?
No.
I'm cooked.
As say, well, we have some time to unwind though, so I'm gonna go take a swim. I'm gonna like start like fucking heading over to the sea.
Yeah. Lizzie is gonna go into the sea and talk to the fish.
They're putting chemicals in the water. Help us.
There's so many microplastics.
I'm gonna
They're in my balls, Lizzie! My balls!
Fortunately, talk.
I don't think talk to me.
These are not the fish you're used to.
They have a different dialect.
Unfortunately,
I am sad. Lizzie is sad now.
your space mumbo jumbo doesn't apply on Earth.
The feds have banned it. No fish translator. Michaels has spoken so.
Fortunately, yeah. The only reason you can deal in water is because you have the fucking homunculus where like, well, I don't actually need to fucking breathe, so you're heavy enough to just slowly sink. Yeah, no, Lizzie, as you like realize this is quite an alien world to what you're used to.
Damn, people live here.
The water feels like funny. It's salty. Why is the water salty? Never seen
That's
like
weird.
salty water before.
That's weird. Is there anything that looks interesting? That she just like goes to the walks out.
Well, I mean, listen. I feel like there will probably be fucking seashells to collect.
Yeah, she'll collect those. Those are nice. Listen, might not be able to talk to the fish. Sad about that. But I can find pretty seashells. I can make them into a necklace.
Yeah, actually, second. I'm gonna say, did I like make that ship up in my head?
What?
Which one?
The fact that salt water is not that common in fucking outer space.
I don't think.
'Cause
I'm gonna be honest.
Water itself is
I
usually...
mean, water
Yeah,
is common,
yeah.
but like, it's like mostly just frozen ice.
No,
Yeah.
it's not salt. Yeah, it's not
mostly
salt.
frozen.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the water on other worlds is just like frozen ice. So
Yeah, you can in fact just
The
drink.
reason, so actually, the main reason that Earth's water is salty is because it is liquid and it erodes the dirt and like the sand and like runoffs. All of that brings salt into the ocean.
Yeah,
So if it's all frozen, it doesn't really ever get the chance. To
it could
get
still,
salt.
yeah.
It's not. It's not. I just want to make sure that salt water is actually like not a common thing. In the
It might be
outer
on
universe.
Nemesis. Might be on like Nemesis where they have like liquid water from like all the industrial refuge. And
No,
hopefully the other
because
chemicals.
Nemesis,
sludge.
like, no, not really, because
Oh,
they're
really?
all fucking like. I was gonna say why. Nemesis is just an asteroid. Doesn't have industry on it, Mac. It's a very big asteroid populated by pirates. They mostly survive on trade and taxes. It's a pirate haven, basically.
I assume they have showers and plumbing.
Yeah, but why would you have salt water in your
That's true.
plumbing?
That's true.
It's
that
the
need to
water
dissolve.
you melt is from like ice in outer space. So you take the ice, you melt it, you have water that's not salty. Why would you want salty water in your plumbing?
Abrasion.
Hmm?
I was just shitting around, like just like abrasive water, you know, get that deep clean.
Yeah. So yeah, no. There is no industry on Nemesis, Mac. But yeah, no, it's weird, I guess, then for a lot of you then.
Yeah, I mean, Francisco's now on a real planet like Earth, and I'm not sure there are many other planets like Earth around. Yeah, so they're mostly exploring the island and whatnot. There's a lot of greenery also, which is also not a common thing.
I mean, I would say this particular place. I mean, I wouldn't say a lot of greenery, but yeah, there's like, because it's like fucking rock in the middle of.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what kind of island we dropped on.
It's a rocky one. There's like basic shrubbery on it, but that's about it.
No, I thought we were like on like a bigger Greek island.
No. So it's mostly shrubbery.
And so taking the sun and the air and whatnot, so different vibes.
Quite different vibe.
Yeah.
Well, Neferu, are you also exploring this place?
It seems like there's not much to explore besides rocks and small plants.
Yes,
I mean,
that's true.
Try to have a bit of whimsy in your life.
You know what? I'll try and fix my fucking arm. How about that?
Yeah, well, gonna roll surgery.
Nice.
Surely that won't fail.
Of course it will.
Surely the macro won't.
Look at that. Oh, you get to choose from the.
You know, it's time consuming.
Yeah, I thought so. So yeah, you'll be busy with that. Magpie,
Yeah.
are you?
Yeah.
There's a bit of a fucking flash in your memory.
Yeah.
The sea
Yeah.
feels slightly familiar. Different zone, but like, listen, the vibe is similar one.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of wariness at that. She probably wouldn't go directly to the sea like Lizzie and Merlin is. Maybe collect seashells or make a sandcastle, unless, of course, Rosa needs it for anything.
No, they're sort of like trying to put the ship back together, see what was damaged, if they can repair anything. You're unlike Lizzie, who was made in a fucking laboratory in outer space. Good though. You're sort of walking alongside the beach. You do see this figure rising up from the waves, staring at you. This particular figure
Oh no!
stares at you with a big smile.
Oh, okay. She probably stops, like takes a step back almost as well.
My love, missed you greatly.
What? No.
Don't have to be afraid. It's me. Remember?
I remember enough. I remember being in prison. I remember never being able to leave. I remember being trapped. What are you doing here?
Trapped. You were happy.
No.
What have they done to you?
I'm not going with you. You need to go back. And you need to leave me alone.
No. She starts like walking towards you.
She's not. She's gonna make a run for her life.
Oh. And always break up. Appropriate.
Gotcha.
That's still a success. You one. Now you get to choose another one on top of that.
Okay. I guess she's willing to. I guess she's Mark Trouble. I guess Mark Trouble. If that makes sense, Grun.
Well, there's. Actually, no.
Yeah.
You can mark a trouble. I guess if
Trouble.
you want to.
Okay, because it makes sense because I don't know if he would hurt her because I don't see him hurting her necessarily in the physical sense, but if I think that one makes the most sense.
Equipment.
I didn't know where else to mark trouble at. There's no trouble thing
Yeah,
here,
but
so I was just gonna
what
put
was this one?
no, because it said Mark Trouble. I was gonna put the Mark Trouble there, so I remember.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, if you wanna, you're being nah. It's fucking. Red, stop typing. Stop
I'm
typing.
sorry. This is for me. I didn't realize.
No,
you were
this is
doing
for me. So the trouble is a mechanical thing in the game. Debuff you get, and there's a condition you have to fulfill to end the trouble.
I gotcha. Okay. Like I said, I'll write it on my digital one so I understand where it came from when I come back.
There you go. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna end then.
Because I don't think she's gonna be able to get away, Grunt. Because he can in fact control the sea. At least the last time she remembered. So
yeah, I mean, listen, I assume you're running into. I mean, aren't all like Greek gods kind of hate? But yeah. To bring something nasty with you. As you were running back to your.
yeah, presumably.
Yeah. So I guess you'll all of you that are outside. So at least Francesca and Lizzie, Nefer, you're like indoors fixing yourself. Francesca, Lizzie, you do see Magpie being running as there's this figure sort of chasing after her. Very large, imposing individual.
Yeah, no, Lizzie is moving to go protect Magpie.
Yeah. Getting a pistol ready.
And give me get into a scrap. Want to get in the way of this individual.
Yep. You know, I think I'll spend a luck on this. 14. Pick one of the following. You know what? I think if I intimidate them, compel them to back off.
Never gonna work. Yeah,
That's never going to work.
no. I'll say at least like you have to. There's no way you can intimidate a god. I'm sorry.
All right.
You can't force them in a precarious new position.
Yes, that was the other one I was going to pick. Yes.
Yeah, so you like have to tackle. This is a.
Because I'm already taking something from him. I'm taking Magpie.
You're trying to take Magpie and run.
No, I made a joke that like I can't take something from him because I'm already doing that. Magpie's getting away from him.
You like have to tackle, and like normally, he's not like a massive individual, but it's like fucking trying to tackle. You've never actually been. I don't think you've ever in your life been physically overpowered by something. Unless you want to correct me. So yeah.
No, that's safe to bet. She's been outmaneuvered. She's not spotted. Never overpowered.
As you like grab, man, you're used to like being able to like immediately like yank people, but as you grab him, you manage to sort of like slow him down. It's like stops, but you're not stopping him completely as he turns around to you. The fine specimen you are, but you are too young for this child. As he will sort of just kind of give you a shove as you feel this immense force just fucking hit you. Something that has never happened in your life. As Francesca, you see the unmovable fucking Lizzie just be shoved off to the side.
Well, shit. I need to get my crossbow. See if I
Well, I
can do
suppose
anything
you
with
haven't
this
stopped running, Magpie.
Yeah,
So-
she was. I think she is Lizzie hurt in any way like that because that would make her stop.
No.
Yeah.
Luckily,
yeah, she would-
luckily, did get the full success. So no, it's not hurt.
Yeah, go basically run into Rosa at the very least, the cabin, because I think Merlin's still out having
What's
his fun time.
Francesca
So.
doing?
Ooh. This guy's pretty scary, but listen, I take out my pistol, listen. I don't know this guy's a god.
Yeah, you can shoot him.
Yeah.
Give me a get into a scrap. How will you?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a
Oh,
complication.
Yeah. As sort of shoot your gun in him. See, like the bullet sort of like ricochets off. Turns to you and sort of with like a wave of the hand. Feel your legs fucking snap as there's like the water itself has been turned into a fucking almost like a bat kind of hits you at the knees. Let's take 5 harm. As you just feel the fucking collapse to the ground. As the Magpie, you are bull rushing towards the ship, shouting as the other fucking people are like looking around as you go into the ship screaming for Rosa. As you see her like, what's going on?
Rosa, Captain, he's here. I don't know what to do. He's here, but he's chasing me. I don't know if I can stop him.
Okay. Fuck. It's like she runs to the command deck. As I'm not sure, Lizzie, you did just see Francesca get her fucking kneecaps blown off.
Yeah, seeing that. At that point, she's saying like, "Okay, I need to occupy this guy's full attention. He will kill anyone. He will kill anyone else." A question. It did say because I rolled a success. I got to seize the ante and looking at it. It
Yes,
does
you get the
like
+1, I think. I think you can.
yeah. Basically, it's like it acts like as a bond. Basically, I can spend.
Yes, it's
It's
a
like for a
temporary
wolf.
for the scene. So let's see. Yeah, you can spend it as if it were a bond.
Yep. So yeah, no, she's. I mean, yeah, she is. She's swinging.
They looking at bonds maybe. I mean, you can just give me another get into the scrap. I guess you can use your ante to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use it as a +1. Yeah. Into scrap.
Ah, there we go.
Hey.
Yeah, no, it's like you're fighting a fucking mountain, but you are keeping him busy.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, no.
You're
when she
managing.
sees,
Like,
I was gonna say, I'll say when she sees Francesca go down, just swings at the back, said, "Eyes on me, asshole."
he kind of chuckles, amused, as he is gonna sort of. You see this almost trident manifest in his hands as he begins to almost like it's maybe this angers you more. It's almost like he's playing with you. He's not clearly not taking you seriously. But you are keeping him preoccupied and away from the others. As every hit you land on him seems to not faze him that much. As well, Francesca, I assume you will be dragging yourself away from this encounter.
Yeah, this is this guy.
As Lizzie, as you exchange a couple of blows with him and you realize he's not looking good, you suddenly feel sort of a vertigo effect hit you as you find yourself away from him about 100 meters or so, or you hear the loud fucking booming noise as the ship's cannon just fucking fires in his direction, incinerating everything in a 50-meter radius. As he is actually wounded him. Like you can now see sort of this substance flowing out of his shoulder. As a second fire happens. And you just see him flinch as he turns into water and disappears. As both you, Francesca, and Lizzie will see people coming out of the ship. I assume Magpie, you would also like to come out now?
Yeah, she, yeah.
You'll see Rosa be like, what the fuck was that?
That was Triton. The one who was looking for me.
Fuck. Fuck is he doing here?
We're in Greece. This is where we're from.
Oh, fuck whoever he was. He hit like a fuck. He could hit like a fucking truck.
Well, Lizzie, you survived an encounter with a god, so,
Yeah. Is Francesca okay? I think I saw her crawling away.
Merlin is gonna come up to Francesca and sort of he like gonna help you get up. As you can suddenly like you can it still hurts, but you see this sort of pair of what you call them in English?
Crutches?
Yes, crutches.
crutches, yeah.
See a pair of crutches sort of manifest. Should help you out a bit. some broken bones will heal. That's true. That's true. Technically, all you need is
Francesco doesn't know it yet. Yeah, it didn't come up yet.
yeah. But yeah, as Merlin will turn back to the rest of you. Well, glad to see your ship cannon at least gave him a bit of pause. But we need to leave. That's not the reason he ran away. Like, we need to leave now.
Agreed. Immediately.
There is suddenly all around you, you see these angels descending as these like pillars of light fucking down from the sky landing. And these things almost resemble things in your memory, Magpie. It's like they're less bright though. Ones you can clearly see their shape. But they are fully clad in bright luminescent armor, wielding flaming swords. It's about a dozen or so of them. Orlan's like, okay, fuck. Neferum, you're in the ship. Just doing, work on your arm, trying to like
Yeah.
mend the wounds. As suddenly the whole fucking room starts spinning with you in it.
Ah!
As all of you see this, you see the space around you on the outside start to fucking twist and contort. As you are now different place, as the sort of the dizziness stops and the vertical sensation passes. You see these like fucking bright lights, and it's now nighttime. Dark, but again, there's bright lights in the distance. It's also this like weird fucking statue. It's like holds something up, I think.
It's a torch. Can you see the torch?
So yeah, Gordon's like, well, I should confuse them for 15 minutes or so.
Okay. Are we
Those
we
were
got destination?
I fuck.
Probably comes walking like rushing out of the ship like, what happened?
Okay, let's everyone, let's get back inside now. It's better like this. As you all make your way in, as Morden says. Well, Neferu, your friend here met her previous captor, and now angels are onto our asses, because, well, I used my powers, and he showed up, so... Although I want to think they're more interested in killing him than me. I'll take that gamble right now.
You had a previous captor?
Yes. I didn't remember him at the time, but I do now, and he's apparently been looking for me, determined to, I don't know, go back to the way things used to be. And he didn't like my answer when I told him no.
Right. I know where we can hide. I know some place that's well, it's kind of gloomy, but they're not gonna find us there.
All right.
As he like performs, and this is a very like, you can see him straining this time. Like, this is not an easy spell he's doing. As the entire ship starts fucking trembling, as you feel yourself like almost falling. As you sink in, the fall gets sort of attenuated. You can almost feel the light disappearing. other than the glowing water that illuminates the ship. Everything else is just completely off. As Merlin sort of like falls on his knees and like starts coughing up blood.
Lizzie's actually gonna like help them. Like, you okay there?
Yeah. Just doing stupid shit like this without preparation is bad for a human body. Oh, God.
Would you like some repairs?
Yeah, you go fuck yourself. Doc.
What is there 8 of?
That's true. You don't even have the octopus arms. He sort of like gets up. Well, we're in a different place. We're not on Earth anymore. Sad to say. Might have to hide here for until the heat dies down.
I thought
Where
we
are we?
wanted to get to Earth. What are we doing here?
That was before one of the Greek gods attacked us. Can you like keep up?
Okay. Is that why she's in crutches now?
Yeah, big guy. I couldn't do shit to him. He could push me around, and I'm pretty sure he was just having some fun with me. He wasn't taking it seriously.
Yeah, I think control the fucking water. Just fucking. Probably includes that. Includes blood.
Okay. So where are we at then? And can we get back? How easy is it going to be to get back to Earth?
Well, listen, with your ship's capabilities, probably nowhere is inaccessible to you. But as for where we are right now, we're in the underworld, at least one of them.
What does that mean?
It's a dark place ruled by, well, gods that have been pushed around by those angels you saw. But because no one is really here anymore, they sort of don't pay that much attention. It's easier to hide. We might piss off the natives a bit, but
Do they take hits as well as Fish Guy?
yes, but they're not as aggressive.
Yeah, we'll probably be fine then.
I think so too. Listen, gonna need to go and rest for a bit. Wake me up if something happens. He's gonna like waddle off. Rosa's just kind of like an exhale, like, I knew that was too easy.
We're charging him like more for this, right?
Well, if he can help me save Val, then I don't give a shit.
I mean, yeah. Besides, I don't think even the Cryptus can say they did this shit, right?
Good point. As I stare at the camera. Says, listen, try to recover everyone. Come on, Francesca, let's see if we can take a look at your links. Maybe the good doctor here will actually, not gonna replace them, okay? Fucking...
Hey, I believe that is the patient's decision.
We're not going to replace him.
All right.
I appreciate the offer.
Don't make me kick you out of it.
I believe in bodily autonomy, don't you?
I'm gonna say I don't
I
think you have any
appreciate-
fluids running through your body, so...
I put it in there.
I appreciate the offer, but I do like feeling in my legs. I don't want to replace them with metal just yet.
I could simulate feeling.
I'll go keep watch. If anything comes up, I'll let everyone know.
Appreciate it. She looks at you, Magpie, and say, "You okay?"
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's not your fault. He is the one obsessed asshole.
Yeah. He was there, I guess, I'm not even sure, looking for me. I don't even know fully. And Lizzie got hurt, and Francesca, she would have, it could have gone so much worse.
Well, listen, everything's good that ends good.
Yeah.
Go get yourself some
Okay.
rest.
Thanks, Captain. I plan to apologize to others when I get a chance, but I think some rest will do me good. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. As eventually, all of you, as you'll wander off, that's where we'll be ending the session.